I'm Guy Fieri, and we're rolling out to EPCOT's Food and Wine Festival. We're trying to find the best whatever and whatever.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives. Yeah, boy! That's not him. I don't know. We're gonna get this rolling as quick as we can. We're gonna hit up our first booth right now. Thanks for subscribing and being here to our channel. Thanks, guys. Our first stop for EPCOT's Food and Wine Festival 2023 is the Brewing. Some of the featured items we have here is the Impossible Buffalo Chicken Tenders, which I am so pumped for because I love the Impossible brand meatless options. We have a Frozen Fusion Twinnings Pop. This is a lot to handle. What is going on here? Does that mean you get two? I don't know. Twinnings? I don't know. That's a brand. One thing I would like to note is that the Brewing menu has like tripled since last time. Is it just me? Do you see this? Like I said, the Brewing this year is themed after the Muppets. The interior of this building has been completely redone. Honestly, it feels like it's an extension of the Muppet Vision line because of the amount of wackiness that's happening all over the walls and little hidden details and stuff like that. I absolutely love this space, including this amazing new original video that has not been seen anywhere else before from the Muppets. There's always room for new Muppets content. Probably my favorite part of this show that they have going on here is that they have subtitles over here in the screen in the bottom corner. Thank you, Disney, for doing that. Thank you so much. If you caught it on a previous vlog, I mentioned that the lines are pretty bad on the opening day of food festivals. This is unlike anything we've ever seen before. This is crazy.
All right, so everyone knows there's a pickle milkshake at this festival. I have a feeling it's gonna, I might enjoy it. I like pickles a lot, so I have a feeling it might be okay. It smells really bad. I've smelled my friends already. But I feel like it's gonna taste okay. However, it's gonna be something that you would never get unless you want to be a little risque, you know? Would you ever get this to fully enjoy it? Probably not. You get it to try it for the hype of it.
I, for one, am feeling very adventurous today, so let's see how this goes. I'm gonna explore some new horizons, you know? She's shaking her head.
Someone count me down.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, it's not that bad actually. It tastes like lime. What? A little. Wait. Okay, now there's an aftertaste of vinegar.
Yeah, and garlic.
I'm going in for a second sip to fully assess the situation here. I fully expected to hate it, but it's creamy and kind of limey. I don't know, and then a little kick of vinegar, pickling at the end. The smell is worse than the taste. The smell is horrible.
We are posted up here just outside of the Odyssey Center / Brewing Lab, and we're all taking our turns trying our pickle milkshake. I am not looking forward to this whatsoever. I made Kristen do it first because there's no way I don't even know if I'm going to be taking a sip of this. I feel like I have to, but I don't know. Listen, these pants aren't going to shit themselves. Okay, so we got two of the different wings here. We have the Impossible wings, which I could show you guys really quick. I'm not the biggest fan of blue cheese and dressing and stuff like that, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this because it's kind of all over this backside. I am a big fan of the Morningstar Impossible meat options. And it's definitely different from that. Ooh, wow, that's spicier than I thought it would be. Jeez, ooh. They also have the Buffalo Brussels sprouts, which we have gotten in the past. I literally get that every single time. Here's a clip from last year when we tried those. We're looking at the crispy Brussels sprouts with buffalo sauce, as well as the sticky wings with peanut buttered sauce and grape jelly, celery and ranch. So as you can see, a lot of the menu is recycled, but again, these Impossible wings and these new, what is this called, Kristen? Come here, tell me what this is called.
Orange cardamom.
This is the orange cardamom wings. I don't know what that means. It's it was just fried with a bunch of Florida oranges. That's fine. Stop number 2, the Fry Basket. The Fry Basket is yet another returning booth from last year, and this line is absolutely ridiculous. It was even longer when we came up here originally, when we passed to get over to where the Brewing is. Now, I don't believe any of the items here from the fry basket are returning from last year. I know the fry flight was completely different last year. They did have some sweet potato fries, but I don't know. I'm going to cut back to a clip from last year just to show you guys exactly what this looked like then.
The fry flight actually comes with a cute little card to remind you what everything is, which I like. It's got the...
If anybody in the comments happens to have the contact information for the person choosing the menus this year, I'd like to contact them and tell them that pickles are not good. Because I have no idea who likes pickles this much. Like Thanos' Infinity Stones, we have collected the entire menu. Snap? Oh, like Thanos' snap? What do we all have here? We got the whatever, the main...
fries.
Yuca fries with no aioli, because we hate aioli. We got the fry flight, which I'm sure I'll go through that at some point, and then the pickle fries, which I'm not going to touch because I ain't no pickle boy.
It is starting to drizzle out here, so we gotta get to this stuff fast. We waited a little bit for this booth, so we gotta make it worth it here. I ordered the whole menu. We've got the fry flight, the yuca fries, and the pickle fries, which are fried pickles.
Look at this. Pickle down. The pickle has fallen. Kristen, if someone were to choose out of the three items, the yuca fries, the fry flight, and the pickle fries, to get here at this booth, what would you recommend they get?
Okay, if you want to go for like unique, something you can't get everywhere, the fry flight. I don't think it's the greatest thing, but like it's a very fun item. However, the best thing I think are the pickle fries. I love fried pickles, so that's kind of why I really enjoy them, and they're really good fried pickles, super crispy. I'm trying to get one with marshmallow.
I wish Test Track would shut the up, don't you? I will not be touching those fried pickles whatsoever. Sorry. So the yuca fries are fine, I guess. The seasoning is way too much. You guys can't even see this. Look at that. That's seasoning. It's like covered. Now I'd like to try giving some tips for those who have not been to these festivals before. My number one tip, and probably my only tip for today, do not go to these first two food booths here and over at Brewing first when you're here on opening day. Because every single person in the entire park does that, including every annoying influencer creator, including these two goofballs and all of our friends. So don't, just try to head towards the back first. Next up, we got, what is it?
Flavors from Fire.
This one last year, I know had this really good like brownie, like hot cake, chocolate cake
He
dish.
likes hot brown things.
Whoa, hold on. One of the things they did add to Flavors from Fire this year is the Impossible Burger Slider, which they had over at the Impossible Meat booth last year. And I'm very, very thrilled that they have this. This is one of my favorite items at Food and Wine Festival. We've made it over to Connections from the Flavors from Fire booth, and we got three different things. Let me take you through exactly what we got. First up, I got the Impossible Slider. Now this slider has some interesting stuff on it. This Impossible Burger Slider has wasabi cream, spicy Asian slaw, and a sesame seed bun. Next up, we have the smoked corned beef, which is house-made potato chips, cheese curds, pickled onions, and beer cheese fondue. And last but not least, the chimichurri marinated skirt steak taco. This one has avocado, grilled corn salsa, pickled red onions, queso fresco, and cilantro lime cream. I don't know about you guys, but this seems like a very killer lineup for one single booth to have this much hearty, actual protein-based stuff, because not a lot of these booths have a lot of protein, if that's what you're looking for. All right, I am diving into this slider. This is one of my favorite things from not even just last year, but the year before that too. This has been on the menu before. Let's go for it. Oh my God. Fair warning for those who are sensitive to spicy stuff. This is a very spicy wasabi plant-based burger. It's not for everybody.
I feel like the tortilla was not cooked properly. They should have grilled the tortilla as well. The flavor of the grill from the steak is really, really nice with that avocado and the corn. It's a solid taco, but I feel like you could get better tacos in the Mexico Pavilion over in the World Showcase, so I'm not sure if I'd get that one again personally.
If you do happen to be getting this wasabi burger, let me put emphasis on wasabi one more time. Make sure you consult your fire marshal first. It is way too much. Like, you need to have milk on you. Maybe pair it with the pickle shake. Would that be good, Kristen? Do you think that would be a good pairing?
Oh, yes. Yum.
What? I've been told I have to try one of these nachos. Now, it is beer cheese, so I don't know if I'm allowed to have any of the cheese since I don't drink. Does that count?
No.
It doesn't? It's cooked.
It's cooked. You cannot. It's not like alcohol.
There you go. Barely any cheese on there. I'm only breaking my straight edge a little bit.
Oh my god.
It's fine. I wish the meat wasn't cold, but that's because that's how it works when you do food reviews and you try that thing last. The meat's gonna be cold.
We're over by the Alps, and it smells like Ryan just ate dairy. It smells so horrible.
Why does it smell horrible?
I think the like cheese. I don't know, but I actually don't know if I could. I don't know if I could stand in this line.
As we were standing in line for the Alps booth, the cork stand, one of their artists decided to draw, burn, paint. I don't know what it actually is. Guy Fieri. Hi. But this is amazing and super cool. It's definitely something that is unique to Food and Wine Festival, Festival of the Arts. You'd expect them to have it there, but they have regular station artists here. And I think they're just official cast members, maybe third party. I don't know. It's a cool stop. Maybe check it out. EPCOT's Italy booth continues to take home the prize of worst menu selections year after year for every single festival. How do you have any desire to stop?
Absolutely not. This is the booth you need to pass every single time. I grew up in an Italian household. Nothing will beat Grandma's cooking.
Or Olive Garden. Olive Garden's pretty good too.
Honestly, I would take Olive Garden over this booth.
This year we have what is this? Rapina Cavalleti Lemon Ricotta Cheesecake Mineral Water. Kristen just picked up her one menu item from Italy, which is the goose turd on some bread. Are you looking forward to this goose turd today?
No.
We have made our way over to the America Pavilion right now, and let me tell you, some of this food that they have here on this menu looks like things you'd see on Fear Factor during the food challenge. Specifically, this they said a soft
Chili
boiled.
quiles.
A what?
Chilaquiles.
And what is this? They said a soft boiled egg?
A soft boiled egg.
How do you soft boil an egg? This looks like a raw egg, right?
I'm assuming it's like a poached egg.
It is, yeah.
Okay. I thought they removed the poachers from the safari. Yeah, they removed that like years ago now. All right, so we stopped here in America. We're gonna go around and we're gonna each answer 2 questions. What is our? It's not gonna be. No, it's not. We're gonna answer 2 questions. Question 1: what is our favorite EPCOT festival? Question 2: how many times have we farted today?
My favorite EPCOT festival is farts, but I have not farted today yet, unless I don't know, and it just kind of slipped out. I don't think I farted today.
My favorite festival is Festival of the Arts, and it's not fart season, so...
My favorite festival is Farts. I've crop dusted 6 children, as long as they are about half my size, so I'm 5'3", so 2 feet and under, solid dead. And Blake has a completely loose canal, so they just slip out.
When he comes back, I'm gonna ask him about his loose canal. He'll be like, "How did you know?"
Accurate.
Okay. Anyway, my favorite festival is Festival of the Arts.
Yo, this is a table full of farts.
I know we're a bunch of farts here, and I think I've at least this morning at least 5 times, but not since I've been here. Normally, I'm good at controlling it. Blake, I have a question for you.
Okay.
How many times have you farted today?
69. A lot. Why?
I was. Never mind. You'll see it in the edit.
What did you do? I want to know.
We did end up getting the full spread. One thing I am very much looking forward to is the carrot cake. They have carrot cake on almost every menu for festivals here. At
For food and wine, yes.
For food and wine, yes. But they had one for flower and garden too, right? Or farts. Farts had one. It was like a long one. And it looked like artsy.
Wasn't
Carrot cake?
Foster?
Oh, wait, what?
It was.
Kristen, what do you have right here, if you don't mind me asking?
Some knockoff brand chili quiles.
What is normally a chili killer?
So usually they like put tortilla chips kind of like in oil and fry them up. With usually with like enchilada sauce. They'll put like a little bit of oil and enchilada sauce in a pan, and then they'll fry the tortillas. And so this is like off-brand nachos because it's just Tostitos.
If they really wanted to have an American chip-based delicacy, they would have walking tacos here, which if you don't know what a walking taco is, I'll put a picture of it right here. It is usually a bag of Doritos that they just open up and they dump some chili and some cheese in there, and that's it. And you just need a spork, and that's all you need, and that's the true American way.
Did you know that Doritos were invented in Disneyland?
No, there's no way he did not know
By
this.
who?
I feel like he's joking.
Dorito.
Mr. Dorito.
Frito-Lay.
But no, they had to have gotten bought out.
Wasn't the story that like there was a restaurant in Disneyland that served like Fritos and like tortilla chips, and then they had the idea to like season them? It was a restaurant in Disneyland. I want to say it was like River Belle Terrace maybe, or over there somewhere.
No.
Somewhere. Oh, I'm telling you.
I'm Googling this.
Google it. Fact check it.
So according to Google, Rancho del Zocalo is where they invented these chips, and they deep fried some tortillas that were left. And it was Walt actually who was working the griddle in the back while he did this, because that was the only spot he could sneak a cigarette.
I knew you were gonna. I knew
love
exactly where this was going. As soon as he said that, I knew where this was going.
I love a good Walt cigarette joke.
Ryan is cutting into this carrot cake here. A warm carrot cake with a nice cream cheese frosting.
Like I said, the carrot cake is something that I absolutely love from this pavilion that I got last year. It was a previous one, correct?
Yes.
Yes, you are the expert. That's all I know. Yep. Ooh, I got an actual carrot in there.
What do you think carrot cake is?
I don't know. When you eat chocolate cake, you don't get a chocolate in there, like a chunk. You don't get like a cocoa bean in there, do you? Do you? No, you don't. Okay, this is wonderful. And listen, I wasn't expecting to eat vegetables today, but I'm getting my vegetables in.
So clearly, it's been a very long day, very nice day, long day, and being a local as we are, we actually try to avoid the parks as much as possible around this time, but when it comes to content, we got to make the content. Days like this, especially in the summer, get so hot, and you can probably see it in our faces. But we make do.
Although we normally don't stop at France, France has a lot of little bits of history that I love telling people about. One important one is at Le Chefs de France. They used to have a Remy animatronic. I'm going to paste a video of that right here. It's probably one of the coolest things ever. They literally push him around on a cart, and they lift like the little like lid off of it, and he says hi. And then it was only open, I believe they only used it for about a year and a half, around the time when the movie came out, I think. It'd be great to bring back. Maybe they can. I don't know. Maybe we'll ask someone if they can.
So I used to work there post-pandemic before they brought the French back, and the animatronic is actually still upstairs. So Monsieur Paul is the upstairs restaurant. If you know any of the pricing of that, it's insanely expensive, but it wasn't open post-pandemic. And the Remy animatronic is still up there. So rumor has it that Monsieur Paul, after he passed, did not want Remy to come back, so he won't be coming back.
That's a pretty good fact.
A quick stop in Japan, and something I noticed that they're doing this year at the food booth that they've never done like ever before is they're doing lines from two separate directions. Like if you look just to the left and just to the right, they have separate lines for having people check out and they like join in the middle. They need to do this with every single other booth here at Epcot for food festivals, because this is like moving 10 times as fast and it's dividing people up. It's increasing capacity. Everybody needs to do this. I don't know why all the booths are not doing this. So, Mr. Koala, plug your channel.
Guys, welcome. My channel is Blake Koala. It's pretty simple. It's not as creative as yours, but it's right there, down below. You see it? Thank you.
It is 8:51 p.m. I've been here since 10 a.m. Same with friends. Let's see what friends think about today in general. Kristen, how does this compare for you? Opening day of Food and Wine this year versus last year.
Well, last year I was stuck in my house because I had coronavirus.
The way you said that.
Yeah, so I was a responsible young adult. I did not come. So this is my first Food and Wine Festival opening day, I think, ever.
Ever? But
Yeah.
you lived here in like 2019, right? Was that your?
Yeah, but like I wasn't like into the vlogging, so I don't know if I came.
Compared this Food and Wine to DCA's Food and Wine over in California, which would you prefer?
Probably this one. The prices at the Disneyland Food and Wine Festival were like also, but the one thing I did really like about it is that like all of the booths were so close to each other. Like,
It's a small park.
yeah, I mean it's a small park to begin with, and all the booths are in the same general area. So like here, where you have to like, we're spending all day walking around. Like I feel like we hit up all of the we hit up every single booth there. A couple hours.
One thing that we did not mention today is that there are a bunch of booths here at Food and Wine that are not open yet. The Noodle Exchange, the Honey Bistro, or whatever the one is behind me. I don't know what it's called for Food and Wine, but we'll be back. They open probably mid-August, so we'll be back in August here to cover the rest of Food and Wine Festival. Thanks for watching very much. Thanks for subscribing. We're almost getting to 1,000. Thanks for helping out, guys. Yeah, thanks. Okay, bye.